Welcome back. Today's Python tutorial in geospatial data science is about the color black. I'm going to show you how to visualize a global night, light and radiance dataset, which is going to show us the brightness of Europe during nighttime. Here comes my black map, which would ideally be completely black if it wasn't up to human activity, mostly. But as you will see in this data source from the Earth Observation Group, who is providing monthly cloud-free composite raster data files showing the nighttime sky, that it's actually more colorful even at night than we would expect. So this data source, the VIIRS or VIIRS, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, is a nighttime dataset, a nighttime light map product which measures radiance, which is not exactly the same as artificial light, but it's pretty close. What you will see is that especially in the winter times, fresh snow, which has a very strong reflectance ratio, reflects, for example, moonlight, so northern parts covered in snow are going to be, even if they are not lit by human activities, brighter. But anyways, we will still have a pretty good view on how bright the urbanized parts of the globe are. So here you can just go for a tile and download the data and then move to Python and do the necessary imports. And here I will also add the link to the data source. Then, as usually we do in my tutorials, we will parse the data. We won't use this part of desks, so it's alright. So here I will define the file path, and we will do a cropping right away because this is going to be a pretty large and heavy GeoTIFF file, also covering the whole world. And then we will do some preparational steps. For instance, this so-called gamma correction. So it's going to take all the pixel level intensity values to its 1.1 power, which is going to soften the contrast a little bit. And then we will flip the image around as well, because here, if you read in these TIFFs, it often happens that the coordinate system is flipped in one direction or the other compared to how NumPy indexes arrays. Then we apply these transformations and then we start to set up our map with Datashader, where I'm going to use a unique color map, which I thought would be fitting for the nighttime sky. And let's see how this looks like. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And here you can see that the northern part with lots of snow is actually much brighter, but for the European part, well, and also Northern Africa, especially where there are human settlements, I believe that this looks quite decent. But I did a few experiments, as you will see later on, with a few different coloring versions. So let's see the next one. And then at the end, I sort of blended them together, but the preparation steps are the same, except that here we will have a different gamma parameter, so it's going to be a much softer image. Yep, it's much softer. And then I wrote this function, which is going to be blend these two together, so the bright and the soft, using different gamma parameter and different mapping. So this command or parameter how defines how the colors in the final aggregated raster, because on the one hand we have an initial resolution in the grid in the TIFF file, and then we have one we see in the screen, and that usually takes some level of aggregation. And this parameter called how tells us how the aggregated pixel values should be mapped to colors, which is essentially a way of adjusting the contrast as well. So linear is usually lower contrast, and when we do histogram equalization, then it's usually higher contrast. Back again here, so now we will generate these two images and then blend them together, save the output, which we can also visualize in the notebook as well. Yep, here it's a bit pixelated, but actually it's just the notebook reader, so if you open the file you exported, then it should be really sharp and crisp. So once again, that's it for the nighttime light map tutorial. Thank you for following it and stay tuned for the next one.